My lab partner disappeared for almost the entire semester, but every time it was time to submit work, his name magically showed up next to mine. I didn't argue. I didn't complain. I just kept track of everything. And by the end of the term, I made sure the professor found out, without saying a single word. Like, share, subscribe. Hadi AI Studio 9, thanks you so much. It started like most group assignments do. Awkward introductions. Polite smiles. That silent hope that maybe, just maybe, you got a good partner. I was in my second year, and this wasn't just any class. This was a compulsory lab course. The kind where missing even one session could mess everything up. That's where I met him, Marcus. At first, he seemed normal. First couple of sessions, he showed up, participated just enough. Nothing impressive, but nothing concerning either. If I'm being honest, I remember thinking, okay, this might actually work. But then things started changing. Slowly, subtly. At first, he was just late. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then it turned into showing up halfway through the lab. Then not showing up at all. By week 4, he was gone. Completely gone. But not really. Because about an hour before every session ended, my phone would buzz. A message from Marcus. What did we get today? That was it. No apology. No explanation. Just that. At first, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe something was going on. Maybe he had problems I didn't know about. So I helped him. Sent him the data. Explained the experiments. Covered for him. Once. Then twice. But then weeks passed. And nothing changed. No improvement. No effort. Just silence. Until it was time to turn something in. Because somehow, on submission days, he always showed up. Right on time. Sat down. Opened the document. Typed his name next to mine. And left. Like it was his right. Like he earned it. And every time he did that, I felt something twist in my chest. Not anger. Not at first. Something worse. That quiet frustration. The kind that builds slowly when you realize you're being taken advantage of. I was doing everything. Every experiment. Every measurement. Every report. Late nights in the lab. Cold rooms. The smell of chemicals. My hands shaking slightly from exhaustion, while someone else slept comfortably at home and still got credit. At some point, something inside me shifted. I stopped expecting him to change. Stopped hoping. Stopped caring about fairness. Instead, I became methodical, quietly, carefully. I opened a simple document. Nothing fancy, just a log. Date. What we did. Who was present. And every time Marcus texted me, I noted it down, word for word. No emotion, no comments, just facts. Week after week, that document grew. While Marcus stayed exactly the same, absent, careless, confident that nothing would happen. Then came the final weeks of the semester. The professor made an announcement. Casual tone, but heavy meaning. Your final grade will partly reflect individual participation. Please submit a short self-assessment of your contributions. That was it. Just a simple instruction. But in that moment, everything clicked. This was it. Not revenge. Not confrontation. Just truth. Marcus didn't know. Of course he didn't. Because when submission day came, he walked in like always. Relaxed. Unbothered. Probably already imagining the grade we'd both get. A good one. A shared one. He typed his name, closed his laptop, and left. Just like every other time. That night, I sat down with my self-assessment, and I wrote. Not emotionally, not angrily, just honestly, clear, detailed, dates, tasks, sessions. And at the end, I attached my log. No explanation, no accusations, just one simple label. Session attendance record. And I submitted it. 2 days later, I got an email from my professor. Short, professional. Are you available to discuss your lab assessment? My heart started beating faster. Not out of fear, but anticipation. Because I knew the truth had been seen. We had a short meeting. Nothing dramatic. No confrontation. No accusations thrown around. Just questions, clarifications, and that quiet understanding that everything I submitted spoke for itself. When final grades came out, everything changed. Our group grade? Good. Solid. Exactly what we expected. But the individual grades? Very different. Mine stayed high, exactly where it should be. Marcus's? Dropped. Significantly. Not failing, but not good enough to hide behind anymore. Later that day, my phone buzzed. A message. From him. It's not fair. That's all he said. Not what happened. Not can we talk. Just, it's not fair. I stared at the screen for a long moment, and then I put my phone down. No reply, because for the first time, things actually were fair.